regrets. My mentors told me that selling life insurance would require a significant effort to succeed, and they were correct about that. I received countless rejections, but I told myself, what does not break me will only make me stronger. The seeds of success that I planted within myself in my mind, consciously and subconsciously, have taken 30 years to develop and mature. Looking back to my first annual meeting in San Francisco in the year 2000, I realize now how MDRT has enabled me to see what is possible and to become the best version of myself. And as a cyclist, let me assure everyone, this has been the most important and valuable ride of my life. Cycling clears my mind and gives me time to think and plan my work, to travel, and everything else in my busy life. But I am also very passionate about photography, a hobby I stumbled upon after buying a Canon camera for my son, Cameron, more than 10 years ago. I'm thrilled to say Cameron and his new wife, Daphne, are among my family members here today, together with my daughter, Courtney, and my husband, Chris. Cameron never used that Canon camera. But instead of selling it, I decided to learn how to use it. I soon became obsessed with learning how to take perfectly composed and well-exposed photos. I since have taken thousands of photos of picturesque landscapes, beautiful sunrises and sunsets, and of course, happenings at MDRT events with members across the world. Over time, I realized that just like with my camera, I was using different lenses to focus on my various facets in my life. Those lenses help me visualize and plan. Ask yourself, what photos would represent your life? Which would represent your business and your involvement in MDRT? What do you want people to think, feel, and do when they see the pictures that represent how you do business? I view my business and MDRT using multiple lenses, and I encourage everyone to do the same. A wide-angle lens provides a big picture from above and a panoramic view at ground level. A telephoto lens enables me to magnify, zoom in, and see things that are farther away. And a macro lens helps me to see the details, but important details. Using different lenses to take different types of pictures is similar to how we sell different types of policies to clients for different purposes. With this in mind, I would like to share 2 photos I took, discuss the lenses I used to take them, and reflect on how they relate to our businesses and membership in MDRT. About 6 years ago, at the Gardens by the Bay East in Singapore, I took this photo of the blood moon eclipse. This rare event was made even more special by the opportunity to see the planet Mars along the same path. I set up my camera to take a photo every 30 minutes from midnight to 6 a.m. I wanted to change my mindset and view the eclipse differently than others might. So I used a wide-angle lens to capture the entire sky, the big picture. But I also used a telephoto lens to photograph the blood moon in greater clarity together with Mars, and to showcase Singapore's spectacular skyline. This process required months of planning, determination, and patience. From several hours of shooting to even more hours working in Photoshop to get this composite image, I had to do critical research ahead of time and then be fully focused on the final product. I've realized that I also need wide-angle and telephoto lenses to envision how I can continue to grow my business. Originally, I imagined myself as a department store offering many products and services to meet any client's needs. While doing that enabled me to qualify for MDRT, I was exhausted trying to be everything to everyone. Perhaps you have experienced this too. The day I decided to use my telephoto lens was a turning point for my business. I zoomed in and changed my focus from generalist to specialist by transitioning to the high net worth market via legacy and estate planning. In 2010, my agency leader was moving his practice into estate planning, and he advised me to elevate myself to the next level. So, during the 2010 MDRT annual meeting, also here in Vancouver, I attended sessions on estate planning and business contingency planning to learn more. The annual meeting and educational sessions were invaluable to me then, and they remain priceless to me now. My telephoto lens has enabled me to envision achieving court of the table and top of the table honors, as well as serving on the executive committee